Greetings, Harbingers. Welcome to Yliaster, PewDiePie's favorite channel, your realm of personal development, alchemy, and stoicism. Here I am, in one of my favorite scenarios here in the city. I just returned from a 9-minute run in the treadmill. I burned, according to the machine, 1100 calories, so 1100 calories less for me to worry about. And it's Thanksgiving, and I would like to make a reflection as a non-American who has never been to America yet. But I would like to bring this reflection here in this very special date for the North American continent and for us as well, because it's about harvest, it's about gratitude. It's about being grateful for the outcome. So without further ado, let's go to the video. Please subscribe to the channel, give the thumbs up, help a brother out, help this channel grow. I'm working hard to make this channel grow, so if you give the thumbs up and subscribe, it will help me a lot. And if you'd like, leave a comment as well. I read them all and reply them all. Let's talk about a little bit of the origins of Thanksgiving. In 1621, a group of pilgrims arrived in North America aboarding the Mayflower seeking religious freedom. They settled in Plymouth, present-day Massachusetts, and faced a harsh winter which many perished. They were helped by Native Americans known as particularly the Wampanoag people and their leader Massasoit. Those pilgrims learned how to cultivate corn, fish, and survive in this new environment. In the autumn of that year, 1621, the pilgrims held a 3-day feast to give thanks. They invited this indigenous group, the Wampanoag, as a gesture of gratitude for their assistance. So this idea of giving thanks for harvest wasn't unique for the pilgrims. It was a common practice in many cultures, including Europe, which up to these days, these harvesting cultures are celebrated. In South America as well, in my country, we held lots of this festival, like the grape festival, the corn festival, celebrating the harvest of these commodities that we've spent so much time developing and perfecting, so you can create this kind of abundance of goods, of food, and be, of course, grateful for it. This Thanksgiving celebration spread amongst other colonies over time, and in 1789, under the presidency of George Washington, I think the original, he proclaimed a National Day of Thanksgiving to give thanks for the US Constitution and other blessings. Back then, it wasn't an annual tradition just yet. In 1863, during the American Civil War, President Abraham Lincoln declared Thanksgiving as a national holiday to foster unity. He set as the last Thursday of November. Such proclamation was highly influenced by Sarah Josepha Hale, a writer who campaigned a national Thanksgiving holiday. In 1941, as a modern observance, President Franklin Roosevelt signed a bill establishing Thanksgiving as the fourth Thursday in November to standardize the date once and for all. So its meaning and tradition has evolved over the years into something about expressing gratitude for the blessings of the year, family, friends, and food. Because, in the end of the day, I think it's all that matters. Is there a better thing than to be around family and friends with a feast full of delicious food and, savoring that food with the people you love? Ain't that what happens is about? It's about sharing with the ones you love. Even though for some of us it's hard to find the right people, or we are just far apart from our loved ones because, life just happens. But I divagate. So Thanksgiving nowadays in US and Canada, if I'm not mistaken, Canada has a slight different date than the US, but I'll put some note here if I'm mistaken. I remember that from How I Met Your Mother. Robin said something along those lines, Robin Scherbatsky. So Thanksgiving nowadays, it's more about feasting, family and togetherness, parades and football, and of course, charity. Many people use this holiday as an opportunity to help those in need by, volunteering and donating food. What are you grateful for? I've been making this reflection myself this week, and I am very grateful for this new beginning in my life. This channel that I started in April is the very proof of it. It's an old desire of mine that was there lurking, waiting for the right moment to happen. Even though I nowadays advocate for just take action, but sometimes when you are under the darkness, going through a dark period, it's hard to think and to start something before handling that situation you've been through. Wow, the sun is really hard now, so avoid to burn my face here. So I am grateful because even though I'm not American, a large part of who I am, what I do, my work has a high influence of the USA, you know. I've been working for the US market since 2013 because the good opportunities in my life haven't come from my home country. So life just happened that I just gravitated toward this. Most of my career I've been working for the US market, even though I've never set foot there. It's also a dream of mine to visit someday. I'm particularly interested in the countryside, in the Dixie State in the South, make like a barbecue tour. So I grew up with high American influence in my life. I had contact with like bands when I was like 7. So I grew up listening to Creed, to Guns N' Roses, to Linkin Park. Then I knew like Dream Theater's Symphony X, and of course other bands from Europe and other parts of the world as well. So yes, I am very grateful for have had this American influence in my life. I was relatively young when I managed to learn English, so that opened several doors for me I would never have in my home country. I am grateful for the people who trust me, who trust in my work, gave me an opportunity to work with them. I am extremely grateful for you, for your lives, and I hope we continue to do great things together. And if we stop to think, we should be grateful. There is like this Nickelback song, I don't remember the name, but it says something along those lines. Some of us have nothing to complain about, and I am grateful to, you know, I have nothing to complain about. And even though I've been through some dark periods, to really feel the joy in life, one must suffer through the pain. You never know how unbelievable it is to drink a glass of cold water if you haven't been in the desert without any water at your disposal, you know. Be grateful for your family, be with them, give them a hug, tell you love them, because we just don't know. We are living in this life, we're gonna lose people we love. This is cliche, but just be the best version you can be for yourself, for others, and spread love, actively spread love, because God knows we need it these days. Well, it was a very humble and simple video. I hope you enjoy. If you came here, I invite you to look at the other videos in this channel. You might find something interesting. I made an AI music recently, which is the theme song of the channel, of the whole Yliaster concept. So I'll leave in the I here if you're interested. It's a very interesting music, lots of Easter eggs, and there is a mysterious character there as well. So I hope you enjoy. Thank you so much. And you know, regardless of where you're from, if you identify with those values, I wish you a very happy Thanksgiving, my friend. See you in the next video. El Psy Congo.